Yes, there he is, everybody. We're here. We're here. Van all loaded. Hey, everybody. We're back out on the bank. We're back out there. Ooh, there's the bait for the day. Which one of those? Get in the comments. Let me know which one of those you reckon's going to get us a bite today. Which colour? Hey, you happy to be on the back, boy?
Yeah.
Come on, fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels. Yes, guys, welcome back.
Yes, guys, welcome back.
Yes, guys, welcome back, everybody. So you join us again today. We are back on that, as you can tell from the title of this video, back on our winter campaign, where the main man here is after
Nachi.
and I'm targeting Alvino, the big grassy. So we have got set up, everybody. Sorry we didn't do an introduction before, but as you could probably tell by the weather, I'll turn around and show you in a minute, it's looking pretty grim. We got a 40% chance of rain, and starting as from now. So thought we'd get this introduction quick before we get the shouters up. Do you know how hard it is to see the main man when he's got the shouter around him, innit, boy? Ooh.
Yep.
We come back down to the mighty Hordle, as you probably gathered, for our winter campaign. We're on peg 2, which is where we bagged up from before, innit, boy?
Yeah.
But Baldy is casting on the spot where I was catching from last time. So hopefully it'll be Baldy's turn this week to have a few out. But what I should do in a minute is I should turn you around and I should just run through what we've gone on each rod, as I'm pretty sure you know anyway, because I've already shown you a little clip of the bait that we've got wriggling around in the pots, isn't it, my boy?
Yeah.
So I know the last time we fished here, we fished peg 3, which is one peg to the right over there, and we blanked. It was our first blank on here in what, about a year and a half. So hopefully we can put that right this time, innit, boy? Wow.
Yep.
Main man here will hopefully put it right.
Pull my finger up my ass.
Pull his finger out of his arse and hopefully get us a fish. But like I said, I have already cast the rods out, and I should just turn you around now and I should just show you exactly where each rod's fishing and what approach we've gone for on each
Rod.
rod, isn't it, my boy?
Yeah.
So yeah, fishing on wheels, everybody.
Fishing on wheels. Up the It's About UK.
And up the It's About UK. So guys, there's the main man's setup. Excuse the odd alarms and odd rods and stuff, but I am in the process of getting him his own alarms and stuff at the moment. Oh, sorry, he has got his own alarms, but I haven't got the receiver for the Fox one, so he has got 2 of those. But obviously, just to try and keep the noise down a bit, because there is quite a few anglers on, I've basically used my 3 alarms that are on the receiver, and then just his one Fox one, so we can try and keep them if we do get any runs, so everyone ain't got to hear it going off. So yeah, basically his left rod here is a little PVA bag, and I don't know if you can just make these bubbles out. There was a little bit of bubbling coming up around here. The last time we fished this peg, around here is where I caught that big long common from, that 23 pounder. But he's got a PVA bag chucked out just around here, I'd say. And then on his right hand rod, sorry about the banging, that's Baldy putting his shouter up, everybody. Look, there he is, look, the big bold bugger. Right, so his right rod here, which that's fishing out around here. There's like a big which I'll go through later on with you again when I go through my little tips and advice for Hordle. But he's fishing out there with a big, and he went for white maggots on that rod. So there's like a big hole out there, which is like a good winter spot, obviously, where they might be holding up where it's been a bit colder. And here's my 2 rods, no rod pod for me, thank God. So yeah, my left hand rod here, that is white maggots, and that's fishing middle of this island, about 2 or 3 rod lengths off, around there. And the right rod here is fishing probably just around the island, in the middle of the 2 islands around here, just to the left hand side of the centre of it. Hey, there he is, everybody, look, there he is.
I should get you a fish.
Hopefully we'll get you a fish each. Yep, that's right, my boy. So yes, come on fishing on wheels, and hopefully we will bring you some fish very, very soon. But like I said, it's not going to be a bag up session, I wouldn't have thought, on this lake. It's a tough old lake, but if we could just get one between the 3 of us, then happy days. So yeah, like I was saying, everybody, look at the sky up there. That's a nasty looking day, isn't it? So I am going to have to get a shelter up over the main man and chuck all the stuff in. But yeah, this is our water for the day. Peg 2. The mighty peg 2. Kingfisher down at Hordle. There's the main man. Make the most of seeing him. 'Cause in a minute the shout was going up over him, so we ain't gonna have to put up with this big fat ugly head too much.
You cheeky git. You cheeky git.
Hey, there he is, it guys. What's that you're drinking, Kyle? Red Bull.
Yep.
Red Bull gives you wings, does it?
Red Bull gives you wings.
It ain't an episode of Fishing on Wheels about the old Red Bull gives you wings, is it?
Red Bull gives you wings.
There you go, guys. Not an episode of Fishing on Wheels about the Red Bull gives you wings from the main man. But yeah, there you go, everybody. Look, shower's up. Rain still ain't come in yet, so we're going to chill outside of the shower till it does. But it's not looking great. About half an hour's gone by or so. Still no fish, but like I said, not expecting anything. So, oh, big thumbs up from the main man there.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels.
Right, guys, so a little update. We were going to wait till about 11:30, 12 o'clock to change our rods. But I've just been stood here with Rohan there from Rose Fishing Quests. I'll put another link on the screen here, and if you aren't already following him, please go over and follow him. Absolutely amazing little angler for his age, and he's not like us, just carpers. He's an all-rounder, Rohan is. So yeah, definitely get behind this lad and give him some support, everyone. Anyway, me and Rohan have just been watching the water, and we've seen a lot of bubbles coming up over here and around here. So I know the main man has got a PVA bag out over there, but his maggot rig is over here. And if I'm honest, I've got more faith in the maggot rig than I have the PVA bag. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring in his PVA bag. Yeah, I don't really see it just there. Just there. A few little bubbles again. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get his PVA bag and I'm going to chuck it in. Just on the edge of the shadow of this tree, there's been some bubbles coming up. And I'm going to bring his maggot rig in from over here. And I'm going to drop it in over here. There seems to me like we need to act on the yeah, there's more bubble in there as well, look. About there. Don't know if the camera's picking that up, I very much doubt it. There you go, looks like a little patch of bubbles just there. So yeah, everybody, time to start acting, I think. Yeah, guys, there's a PVA bag. It's got a nice bit of the old, I put some of the Parker baits, flat spot in there, monster crab, flat spot. Plus it'd be his side that the fish are showing on as well. So there you go, guys. See there, look, big bunch of white maggots and a PVA mesh, some white maggots in it, sort of simple air rig. And that is what the main man is going to be cast out now, just on top of those bubbles I just showed you. Right then, so there you go, guys. That's the main man here. Hey, there he is, look. The main man there, look. Yeah, there you go, guys. He's all ready now. He's fishing again on the spots where we've seen the bubbles. So hopefully, boy ears, rod, in a minute.
Screaming off.
Go screaming off. That's right, my boy. Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels. Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels, as snug as a bug in a rug. The usual Robin always comes to say hello. No, why don't you? I left my maggot tabs open, didn't I? There he is. Yes, you can have some, buddy. I'll get you some, alright? Want some of my maggots, I think, everyone.
Hi, you guys.
Hi, you guys. Just wanted to give you a little update on Mrs. Fishing on Wheels. Basically, she's making a pretty good recovery now, thank God. Isn't it, son, eh?
Yeah.
It was really, really scary, that was. But she is definitely on the road to recovery, and hopefully she'll be back out. She might even come out for a fishing trip with us soon. Hopefully. But as you can see, it's got pretty cold. Main man there is wrapped right up. Look, we've had to go for the thicker gloves because his little hands was getting cold. Bless him. But yeah, it definitely is. There is definitely a cold wind now coming across the water from left to right. I'm not even sure which way that is actually. I think that's easterly. So yeah, that's a so yeah, as you know, easterly winds are never good for a bite. But we're still optimistic, you know. We're still going to we're still keeping positive, aren't we, son?
Yeah. Hopefully, I'll bring you some action in a minute when my rod goes screaming off.
Yep, hopefully that's right, my boy. Oh, look out there, you can see our flat spot. We put some flat spot on a PVA bag. I'll just quickly show you. See the flat spot, look. Yeah, that's just want to show you that. That's off our PVA bag. Yeah, like the main man was saying. Hopefully, everybody will have some fish to show you all in a minute, innit, son?
Yeah.
Yeah. So come on, fishing on wheels.
Come on, fishing on wheels.
And up the It's About UK.
Up the It's About UK.
So yeah, guys. Next week we're actually going to be here from Friday morning through to Sunday afternoon. We've got a little. We're doing a team social with the It's About team. So that's going to be an interesting one. Even though the weather's not looking great for it. I mean, I've checked the weather forecast and it says it's going to be pretty much raining for all 3 days. You've seen the size of the mansion that me and the main man have got, innit, son? Eh? So we'll be all right. We could take one of the old trusty shouters with us. So yeah, we'll be fine. We'll hopefully have some good footage to bring from that. Because the lake's going to be full. There literally isn't space for one more angler on the lake. So hopefully, everyone, we'll be able to bring you a few fish during that one. And well, hopefully, firstly today we'll hopefully bring you at least the one fish out of it. It'd be nice to get one, wouldn't it, son?
Yeah.
Nice to get one before the social. But yeah, you know, this is our winter campaign, and we are, as you know, we're after who are we after, Kyle?
Yeah. I'm after Nachi.
He's after Nachi, and I'm after
Alvino.
And I'm after Alvino. That's right. So fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. I'll tell you what. To be fair, this time of year I'll be happy just to take a fish, especially after the last time we blanked on here. But it is it's going to be lunchtime soonish. I think it's about 12 o'clock. There's been a lot of bubbling over in Peg 6. I've just been sat here having a little chat with the main man. We kind of said we're going to stick to where his rods are, over to where I showed you from where all that bubbling was. And I'm thinking about at lunchtime, I may put my left rod that was in front of the island, and I may, as there's no one in Peg 6, I might chuck it into Peg 6. Because still, when I'm looking over there now, I can see a few bubbles coming up. I just want to wait till lunchtime just to make sure that no other angler comes in really in that peg. And then what I will do with my right hand rod is I will definitely refresh it and probably just bring it in towards me a little bit. I went literally right on the border of Peg 2's water. There's a couple of lads in Peg 5. So I might bring it in a couple of rod lengths towards me, and because I know that out there. And when I go through my little bit of info for Peg 2 that I know of Hordle, I will explain to you more about that. But in the middle, you're kind of guaranteed a good presentation. So I'm probably going to just leave one out there. But yeah, anyway, everybody, I'll catch up with you all soon, fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels.
Hopefully next time, one of us two here, or Baldrick over there, has got a fish in that cradle that's just there. Nice big 30-pounder.
Will be nice.
Come on, fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels.
Come on. Right guys, so weirdly, both of Kyle's rods, literally his right hand rod beeped and the bobbin was moved up and down once. Then his left hand rod beeped, and then my right hand rod, literally, I don't know if something hit the line or something's picked up the bait or what and done me, I don't know, but that rod definitely got like twitched towards the end. So hopefully everyone, we're going to get a bite in a minute. Hopefully. One of these rods is going to go ripping off. Well, so hi you guys. Right, me and the main man have decided we're going to have an early lunch. The lake's been fishing well the last couple of days, according to Alvin, but not till the afternoon. There's a lot of bubbling up there on Kyle's maggot rig again, or very, very close to it. I think our best chance of a bite today is the main man. He's the one that seems to be getting or he's the one that has got the signs of fish on his side anyway. So yeah, just fun. Main man's lunch. Tuna and cucumber sarnie. There you go, boyo.
Thank you.
A bag of his favourites.
Salt and vinegar squares.
Salt and vinegar squares, the main man's favourites. There you go, boyo.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And he's only got a
Sausage roll.
You only got a sausage roll to go with it, innit?
A sausage roll.
A sausage roll. And if you do watch this video, South Coast Angler, I know you do watch our videos, Aaron. You ain't alone in being the only one that don't like mayo, mate. Just ham. They all call me boring as well. Don't worry about it. But have what you like. Baldy, stop over there nodding, saying he agrees that I'm boring. But Aaron, you're not alone, mate. And look, flame grilled steak McCoys. Fishing on wheels. Hopefully in a minute, everybody, we've got something more to show you than our lunch. Hopefully it'll be a fish. But I'm going to turn you around a second. I want to show you this bubbling coming up near the main man's, right near the main man's rig it is. See it just here? Got all that bubbling up. So hopefully in a minute, I mean that ain't far from the main man's rig. I think all the bubbling's about here and the main man's rig's about here. So yeah, hopefully in a minute, everybody, they're definitely out there. Look, they're definitely getting their heads down. So hopefully, main man in a minute, just here. I bet you just as I open that sandwich for him and he starts munching on it, beep, 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 one of them two little buggers there is going to rip off. Yeah, come on, fishing on wheels. Hopefully Baldy in a minute, he'll have something to show us as well. So there was it up there, he's getting cold. Daft bugger forgot his seat, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just thought I'd give you all a little update that basically, I've now moved. My left hand rod is now in where Kyle's right hand rod was. Just I mean, look at that bubbling up down there. Look, it's been like that all over this spot all day, and we just haven't had a thing. I'm hoping that in a minute, one of these two here, I think this is our best chance, is these two here. Hopefully one of them will go flying off. I mean, I've still got my right hand rod. It's still actually, it's kind of about here, I suppose. And there is a little bit of movement. There's a little bit of something going on in the water over there. I can't really see what it is from here. But yeah, the rain's just starting to come in, so hopefully that'll spur them on. Get their heads down and hopefully we'll get a bite. There's the main man, look everyone. There's the main man, everyone. Oh God, Leonard Dancer. Go on, Leonard dance for everybody. Woo! Good lad. Woo! Good lad. Okay, good lad, Kyle. Yeah, still in good spirits, everybody. There's the bulb meister, look, tying up some old PVA mesh over there, look. There he is, look, the bulb git. Wow, look, he's fucking made a fucking... Have a look at this, everybody. Get in the comments, tell me what this reminds you of. So yeah, come on the carp. There's the main man. There's the main man. There's the main man. Hey, there he is, everyone. Woohoo! And as you could probably, I don't know if you can see it on the water now, but the rain is just starting to come in a little bit heavier. It was literally just a little spitting drizzle, but now, yeah, it's starting to come in now. And this is when I expect we'll start getting bites. But yeah, come on, fishing on. Like I said, loads of bubbling all around here, all day, winding the life up out of me. Can't seem to get a bite. I've put everything out there. I've put a PVA bag out to them. I've put white maggots out to them. I've put red maggots out to them. That's literally all. I didn't. That was all I bought with me, actually. To be fair, I didn't even bring anything else. So yeah, come on the carp. And come on, the main man.
Come on, fishing on wheels.
Come on, fishing on wheels. And that rain's coming, everybody, so I'm ducking in the shower with the main man. Peg 2, everybody. Hordle Lakes. Kingfisher. Main lake at Hordle. Banging fish to be had. Here's the main man, everyone. There he is, everyone. There he is.
Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels. I don't know if you make the rain out. Oh, that's horrible rain, bruv. That's horrible rain. Yeah, so guys, while the rain's absolutely poodling down on us, I'll just take this little opportunity to give you that little the little bit of info that I have learned about Peg 2 from Hordle Lakes. So basically, you see in between the two islands out here, obviously your water runs from kind of middle of island to middle of island in a line. Pretty much anywhere out there. I mean, obviously led about just to make sure that you are going far enough towards the middle. But anywhere out there, you've only got about less than an inch of silt. There's a big, massive gravel patch out there. So you're pretty much guaranteed a good presentation, and it's a good spot for a bite. Just to the right side over here, if you watch back through our videos, you saw the one where we had, I think me and Kyle had, was it 4, maybe, it was either 4 or 5 fish we had in a 32 hour, and all 4 of them came off of this spot just here, which is, I have actually got a rig there today, but nothing, as dead as a dodo, but there you go. Now, the island over here, the smaller island, all around the island there's probably about a rod to a rod and a half lengths of weed all the way around it, but it isn't that bad to fish in the weed, to be honest. I've stuck a PVA bag in it, and I have had a bite out of it on a maggot rig. In actual fact, it was you that got one out of there, wasn't it, main man?
Yes, it was.
Good, yes it was. It was the main man that got one out of there. So yeah, that's another productive little spot. I don't know if you can see the little V. Basically, right in the middle, you'll see it kind of cuts back into a little V. You want to come probably a rod length, maybe 2 rod lengths off of that. And that's always a spot that I have found has been a good spot. And what just before we go around to the other spot, over there in the middle of the channel here, where Baldy is, look, the fat git out there baiting up, look, bless him. But yeah, basically me and my wife fished here without Kyle. Me and Mrs. Fishing on Wheels. We fished here without Kyle, and she done a little chuck, but kind of around here, and twice she's caught off of that spot there. So like I said, I've never really fished that side of Peg 2 to be able to work that one out myself, and I've got my spots that I fish in Peg 3 when I'm in Peg 3 that always produce for me anyway. I don't want to go out in the rain, everybody, but I'm going to try and get you the aerator. Anyway, just down to our left here, if you ever fish Peg 2, there's an aerator. And 3 or 4 times, I have caught from that spot some very, very nice fish as well, actually. And that today is where, basically, the spot I've been showing you is all out here. It's where we've been getting all these bubbles, literally in this kind of area here. It's just been bubbling up all day. So I've now got 2 maggot rigs on it, a red maggot rig and a white maggot rig. But yeah, that is another very, very good spot. So if you do fish Peg 2, always keep an eye out down there, because 9 times out of 10 the fish will show themselves down there. And also, out in the middle around here, I mean, you will have to lead about properly to find exactly where it is. But there is a little deep hole. There's a good little winter hole around there. Basically, what I've done is I've acted on signs of fish, which in a minute, me and Kyle have just been sat here watching the water action. I'll keep it over there just in case it does happen again. But right on the corner of this little island here, right underneath the trees, there's something, and it definitely isn't a bird. Something just keeps putting its tail or something out of the water, just making a little bit of disturbance. So I said to Kyle, his PVA bag at the moment is fishing in line with this big tree, and it's probably right in the middle of where the stump is actually, about here, kind of just past where that deep hole is. I mean, I know where the deep hole is, and then, yeah, I've gone just past it, thinking maybe they were kind of hanging around on the edge of it. I don't know, but I don't know. You can see that bubbling up there now. Look, about there in peg 6, just like if you look in front of the peg, it's bubbling up there as well. So they're definitely doing something out there. And the one thing that they aren't doing is picking up the fishing on wheels rigs, are they, Kyle?
No,
Hey?
no, they're not.
Here's the main man, everyone. Top geezer. There he is, everybody. Look, top geezer. So I ain't going out in that rain. It's absolutely, it's that real horrible fine rain, and I'll be soaking in about 1 minute. Yeah, there's the main man.
Please can you hit the like button and the subscribe button? It helps me out massively. It keeps the YouTube channel growing faster.
So then, yeah, guys, like the top geezer here just said, top boy here, Mr. Fishing on Wheels. Like he just said, please hit that like button, give us a thumbs up. I know there ain't been no fishers yet, but hopefully we'll bring you one. But please hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you think you know anyone else that might like watching us two idiots on the bank, sorry, us three idiots, you got another idiot sat over there, Mr. Baldrick. So yeah, why not share our videos with them as well, and see if we can get their support as well. That'd be brilliant. So yeah, thank you everybody. Hopefully, like I said, we still got about 2.5 hours left of fishing, and it has been afternoons that the bites have been coming. So yeah, come on Fishing on Wheels, come on the carp, and up
The It's About UK.
up the It's About UK. That's right, main man. Right then, guys, last ditch effort. I've got enough maggots to make us a tight. Well, not gonna lie, I've just done my right hand rod and what was Kyle's right hand rod. So his PVA bag has just gone out fresh, straight in the middle of peg 6. I've just redone my right hand rod, which is a bunch of maggots into the middle of the islands. And I'm just going to do these last two maggot rods. I'm not going to lie to you, everybody. The fish have been bubbling up like mad over there. I just can't seem to get them to take. So I'm wondering if I've been putting too many maggots out. So I'm going to put just little tiny ones on there. Just one mouthful for the fish at a time, and hopefully that'll bring us a bite before we go. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. Main man's fault.
No.
The thing with the maggots as well is you can't pre-tie the bloody PVA mesh bags up because they crawls out the little gits. Just going for little tiny golf ball size ones, just a mouthful, rather than it being a good few mouthfuls of maggots from down there. So hopefully then if they come in, they'll have no choice but to hoover up our hook bait. So that's my white one ready to go. And then we're going to get the main man's one done. And that, everybody, is going to be our last cast. If we don't get nothing now, then the next you're going to see of us, unfortunately, is us saying goodbye with another blank on our winter campaign. But you know, the first 3 of our winter campaign we caught 4, and this is number 5. We still haven't caught on this one. We blanked on number 4. Like I said, the next one is next week, Friday through to Sunday, and hopefully we'll bring you some fish then with the It's a Bite UK team. So yeah. Fishing on Wheels, everyone. Right guys, that's us now. That's all there was now. That's the last cast we're going to do. We're going to be sitting on them. We've probably got about an hour and a half of fishing before I start a slow pack down. And I'm going to sit down now, have a laugh with the main man. And hopefully, one of these rods to go ripping off. Come on, fishing on wheels. Right, so hi you guys. So what's happened with this weather now then, son?
It tipped it down.
It's tipping it down, isn't
Yeah.
it? So it's going to be another wet pack down for me, and it's looking like we're going to also be having a blank, doesn't it, son?
Yeah.
Which, you know, sorry about the camera view here, but I'm trying to keep the camera in the shelter with us as much as I can. I know it ain't the best angle with us both, but I'm trying my best to keep the camera dry. As you can see, fucking pardon me, everyone. As you can see, we're still in good spirits. We're getting soaked. I think we're definitely staring a blank in the face. So yeah, unless there is any fish, this is probably going to be the last you're going to see from us. So I can imagine. I'll turn you around actually, in a minute. I'll show you this weather. This is probably going to be the last you're going to see of us because of this weather now. So if we don't get any fish, we will see you in a few days when we're back down there for the It's a Right Social, isn't it, Kyle?
Yes.
It's a Right UK Social coming up. We've been waiting for this for so long. So yeah, thanks everybody. Sorry there's been no fish unless there's one after this. But I'm going to turn you around and show this weather that we're dealing with at the moment. It's horrendous out there. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one, everybody.
See you in the next one. Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels. Oh guys, look at this, look. Wet pack down again for me. Another wet pack down. Main man thinks it's funny when I've got a wet pack down, but look at this. Look at this. Look at this, everyone. God's sake. Yeah, everyone. There's a bold monster in his shelter. Hey. Yeah, everyone. Unless we get a fish, this is going to be the last you're going to see of us. So yeah, look at this weather out there. So yeah, unless we get a fish, everyone, we'll see you all in the next one.
See you in the next one. Fishing on wheels.
Fishing on wheels.